Of all things I never expected to ever see again, and I've been begging for this for a long time when I was watching the Cell Saga, the Boo Saga, even in GT. I was expecting for a very long time to see this iconic Final Flash again. And we see it. Give me my Final Flash and that's all I need to see. Episode just fucking too good. Just too good. Because I of all things I never thought I would see again would be Vegeta using Final Flash. Now, of course, the Final Flash didn't have nowhere near as much impact as the first time we ever saw it versus Perfect Cell, but still, seeing Final Flash, it makes me happy, because I'm glad Vegeta, at the very least, remembered this move and was actually using it. Makes me happy to see. I'm glad he's using that move. I hope he doesn't, use it a whole lot, because it would lose its, notability, but I just hope that he does use it in some crucial situations, and, it's even stronger than before, because, we know the Final Flash is fucking powerful. It's a very powerful move, a very strong key blast, and seeing it used once again, I'm happy. I'm very happy. This episode satisfied my Vegeta fanboy, my internal Vegeta fanboy. Just seeing that alone, I was happy. So this episode concludes the match between Vegeta versus Magnet, or Magneton, or whatever his name is. I still don't remember that metal man's name, or the hunk of junk that Vegeta called him, which obviously is a big weakness, because we found out once the match was done, if Vegeta calls this dude like a hunk of metal junk or whatever, he gets very upset and he can't fight back. So that's a very crucial weakness, like a very comedic, crucial weakness. You'd think Vegeta would have already insulted him sooner, because, look what Vegeta's done in the past towards, robots and stuff. Android 19, Android 17, 18, so forth, Cell, different things. We know Vegeta has a track record of being very mean against metal robots, or metal men. And seeing Vegeta not actually making fun of him sooner kind of surprises me a little bit. So, yeah, you'd think Vegeta would have easily gotten that weakness earlier on, but he didn't. So, yeah, Vegeta, his fight against this guy. I'm surprised to say, it was a good fight. Yeah, I've got to say, it was a very good fight. Regardless of what anyone says, regardless of how you feel about this robot man's design, which I still don't completely like the man's design, and I really have to say his comedic, weakness, it's meh. I still gotta say, the fight was a very good fight. I actually have to say it's probably one of the best fights so far of this tournament. Definitely. Hands down, one of the best fights. No joke. The Frost fight, that wasn't even a fight. That was kind of like a curb stomp. Frost was just a fucking little cheater, and Vegeta just one-shotted his ass like he was a piece of shit. What happened to Piccolo, that wasn't a fight because, cheating. Goku, so forth, was kind of cheating. Goku was holding back. And then the first guy that just couldn't be damaged or whatever, just like, get the fuck out of here. That got the guy. You're just a piece of shit. So, this guy right here, this was like the first true fight of the tournament. And this guy put up a very good fight. Vegeta, even though I think at the end of the day, Vegeta would have been able to kick this guy's ass if they weren't actually in a tournament. Like, if Vegeta wasn't enclosed in an area, and if Vegeta wasn't in this box or in this ring, I feel like he could have easily wiped this guy out like it was nothing. That's what it looked like to me. This guy, I have to say, he is a little bit strong. For him to be able to kind of hold back Vegeta's Final Flash, even though Vegeta's Final Flash was just in regular Super Saiyan, he wasn't in Super Saiyan Blue, it was still rather impressive to see how he was holding back Final Flash. And just for that alone, I gotta say, that was a pretty impressive feat from this Metal Man. And Vegeta fighting him and all that, it was just a very good fight overall. Just seeing how Vegeta, though he was fighting and how, he was running out of oxygen and stuff, I still have to say, I still go with that, Vegeta, if he would have been out of that ring and, they were fighting on a field or something in a desolate planet, Vegeta easily would have won. It's way too obvious to see. So, at the end of the day, still, this other universe's fighters are still very, 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 very weak. Very weak. Yes, very weak. Now, of course, Hit most likely is going to be the strong fighter on this tournament, but for now, though, everybody else seems to kind of be like a joke, which leads into the next discussion I want to talk about. So, apparently, the preview of next week's episode, that is what really got me hyped up. And I couldn't really process what I was seeing properly, because I was like, wait a minute, what? Didn't this Saiyan say he didn't know what a Super Saiyan was, but then apparently he started using Super Saiyan in the trailer. I could be mistakening. Maybe Toei's derping animation, but I can't actually say I could put down Toei with this episode. The animation of this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super was fantastic. It was a very fantastic episode, so I'm not even going to put Toei down. And the animation in the preview looked fucking awesome. And I've seen Toei derp in the preview, so I'm not going to put him down. So what I'm saying here is that this Saiyan that say he didn't know what Super Saiyan was, apparently he could transform. And I'm going to kind of go on a limb here and guess and assume that most likely the reason why he doesn't know what Super Saiyan is probably because it goes by a different name or something. Like, you know how Frost is Frieza, different name and stuff? I'm assuming that's kind of like that. Maybe Super Saiyan's called, like, maybe, Blondie Boy or something. I don't know. Just, you heard it here first, folks. I mean, if it's Blondie Boy, yeah, I copyright that shit. So, yeah, you all have a wonderful day or not wherever you live. It was a very fun episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How did you feel about Vegeta's match? Please be safe. Chibi out.